Hi and welcome back to Maximum Web 2. This video will be on shortcuts. Now if you want to be fast and efficient at any program, you have to know your shortcuts. So I'll go right into it and I'll go into model space. And one shortcut is the space bar. It can be used as the enter after you enter in a command. It can also be as a shortcut. Now you see I have two objects selected here. If I select them, select one grip, hit the space bar, that initiates the move command. If I hit it one more time, that'll be the rotate command. And if I do it again, it's a scale command. So that could come in very handy. Now I'm going to start with your basic line tool command. Just hit L for line, and you can start doing lines. PL for polyline. I'm going to go C for circle. For a rectangle, you want to type in REC. And you can enter that in. Make some room here. Spline, it's basically a curved polyline. Go SPL. And you can make it like that. One quick thing, you can, there's a little toggle switch here in 2013, and you can control your vertices. Just want to throw that in there quick. Trim command. If you wanted to trim, you select your object, go TR for trim. Or you can also do external trim, which is kind of handy. So select your object and go EXTRIM, and then either click inside or outside your object that you're trimming to, and it will trim everything to that object. Draw order. I'm going to click on this hatch, which is behind the outline right now, and I'm going to go DR for drawing order, enter, and then I'm going to go F for front. And as you can see, it brought it to the front. And I'll select it again and bring it to the back. Oops. DR and then B for back. Regen is RE. Regen all is REA. I typically always use regen all because it regens everything in your drawing. If you have a bunch of separate lines, like here's 4 lines here, they're separate lines. If you want to make them all polylines, go J for join, select them all, and it becomes a polyline, and it becomes a closed polygon. Copy from a base point, select your objects, Control-Shift-C, and now you pick your base point. In this case, I'm going to select the insertion point to be this tip. Now Control V is paste, and it brings it in at that tip. Now, if you want to paste it in as a block, Control-Shift-V, and then this becomes one block instead of the 2 separate entities. W block, to export something as a block. Now these are 2 entities, and if you select them and go W, enter, you will export them as a block, and you can pick your destination. I went over this in the creating and exporting blocks and importing blocks video, if you wanted to see more on that. Offset, if I do a rectangle, you go O for offset. You can either type in your distance or pick it with your cursor, and then you can go ahead and offset. Erase, you select your objects and go E and then enter for erase. Undo is U, enter. I find that works better than Control Z. I'm not sure why, but it does. Rotate, I'm going to select my objects. I'm going to go RO for rotate. And you can either enter in a value or just pick anything. Now your previous command. So I'm going to erase, and I'm going to go P for previous, and it's going to select everything I had previously selected, and then I'm going to go enter, and then they're gone. Obviously exit or escape exits out of any command. You'll probably use that button more than anything on your computer. Save, Control S always works good. Control S gives you a Q save, or you can type in Q save. And I think that is about it. I'll show you my snaps in a different video, so stay tuned for that. Thanks for watching, and we'll talk to you soon.